Hello everyone, wow, oh my god, that was really something, wasn't it? Yes, all the explanation from this bridal bouquet was super interesting. I'm sure that you have no questions at all because I explained it so thoroughly. And I had whole conversations with you, but you didn't hear me. Oh my god, this is so strange. So, apparently we were not live, so my deepest apologies. So let's start over. Oh, now I'm hearing some audio from the other side. Maybe Angelica can turn off the audio. One sec, sorry. I'll fix it.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, okay, there we are. Well, so, hello everyone. So for the people that are here first time, this is not normally how it goes. I'd like to welcome you. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Mike Boerma, for those who don't know me yet. We're at the Boerma Instituut here in Aalsmeer, which is an international floral design school in Holland. And yeah, so we teach floristry. And I am very grateful for everyone in the chat. Angelica already told me who was there, and I already responded, but I heard that Reid is watching. Thank you very much, Reid. Angela heard is watching. Thank you for calling us, because we would have done the whole live stream without knowing that we weren't live. Luckily, we did record it, so I have everything that I did here on camera. So yeah, that's something new. And Lisa is there. Hello, Lisa. I'm very happy that you could make it. Thank you very much. Then please, could you call some other names? Anita was there.
We have Anita de Vries.
Hey.
We have Ionella. We have Taiwan. Let me
Hello,
see.
Taiwan. Thank you, Wanyu, for joining us. I'm very glad that you are here. Also, thank you to all the other teachers in Taiwan who are watching.
I think that we had it. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the
So
you remembered
wow.
them.
Oh my God. Anyway, so let me talk a little bit about this bouquet, because of course you would like to know about it. So, what do I have here? I have a handmade frame that I made using chicken wire and plastic tape. It's a technique that's dear to me because it was taught to me by Stijn Semijs, an amazing Belgian designer. He was a very creative designer. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2016, but he was here in 2015 to teach at the master course, so I was able to learn this from him. It's not the most biodegradable technique because it's literally plastic and chicken wire, but I love this technique because it's very interesting. It allows you to make any type of shape that you want, so that's very cool. So basically, it's a bridal bag. I wouldn't call it a bridal bouquet because I'm holding it like this, so it's a bridal bag, and it looks kind of like a taco, and it has a nice filling in there, and this filling is spilling out a little bit, so I have this lovely amaranthus, very nice woolly feel texture. Axel has a camera, second camera, so he has zoomed in, did all sorts of detail shots, so when I'm editing this you can see all of the detail. And I have some ripsalis hanging downwards. I want to have all these different textural changes. Then I have limonium in there, and it's a little bit higher out, so I'm layering, and that's a nice technical, type of technique. It's very classical, but it gives you this airy feeling. I have Bouvardia in there, as you know, it's one of my favorite flowers. I have these strange, funny little clematis plushes in there, which Angelica said looks a little bit like the wig of Boris Johnson, but it reminds me not of that guy, it reminds me of this cute dog variety that is like a bearded collie, I heard. She looked that up. Lots of things happened while you were there. I'm sorry, again. And there's Gasmantium in there, which is also lovely. I kept on asking, oh, do you have any questions? Oh, no one has any questions. Oh, that's odd. No one is saying anything. Okay, well, it should be, well, everyone is talking. And Angelica was like, oh, it's so nice. They're having a conversation with each other. And I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. They're saying hi to each other and everyone is meeting up. And I was thanking you guys also for supporting us on Patreon. And oh yeah, that's also something I was talking about. So we have the Patreon, of course, as you know. Some of you are supporting us there. Thank you very much. The complete beginning of this, the technique for creating this frame and all sorts of extra fun things, all these nice techniques that we use. I have filmed that, all the preparation, so it will go live on our Patreon next week. So you can see me create this frame from scratch. And again, I love this technique because you can make anything you want with it. I have oasis on the inside, but I think you could make it without oasis. You could probably do chicken wire. That could be fun. But then you would have to think about the flowers. They will not last so long without anything that holds water. So you got to think about that. And other things that are nice to know is that some of these things I can glue in because it's for a wedding. Doesn't have to last very long. So I can glue in the Gasmantium, and I can glue in the Limonium because it dries up very nicely. Now, and the Rhipsalis is also, some of them are glued in, some of them are stuck in there. Rhipsalis lasts still ages without water, so don't worry about that. And I have texture hanging downwards. Then I also have some other elements. This is something our intern Celine made for me. After I showed her how to do it, I've used these things before, you know them, and I can nicely droop them over, hang them over there, and then you get this lovely textural effect. So these are little strings with ropes, wow, okay. These are little strings, binding wire strings with little sticks. The rattan sticks. So I cut rattan in small little pieces, and then I used that. Angelica.
Yes, so Ionella says, we see you and we hear you.
Hello. Thank you. I don't see you, but I hear you now.
And we have Dunya saying, hello, everyone.
Hello, Dunya. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So I have these things. I drop them over. And I think this creates a lot of airy texture. How is this, by the way? This shirt is, on the screen here, it looks like it's very weird. I don't know how it's for you, I'm sorry. I hope no one is, how do you call that? That you see flashing things and then, Angelica, you had it. Epileptic. Luckily you don't have it anymore. Epilepsy. Knock on wood. So, epilepsy. So, and as you can see, this really helps bring the color downwards as well over the frame, the brown and the pink. Now we have something that makes the pink come back as well over the frame. And I'm just wiring it inside, hooking it around whatever. If you want to have it extra secure, of course, then you put it on a little wire and you stick that into the oasis. Yes, Angelica.
Yes, so first of all, we have Shaida saying, hello,
Hey, Shaida.
everyone.
Welcome.
And looks beautiful, Mike.
Thank you very much.
And Angela says, the shirt is okay.
Okay, thank you. No problem.
And Reid says, Angelica, give hugs to your mommy and big kisses to Spike.
Okay.
And I will do that.
Nice. So I'm just hooking these little elements in. So that you might be like, what is this little thing here? Well, this is something I created so that I can rest the bouquet on there while I grab something else. Just a piece of cardboard, nothing fancy. So, and I'm just hooking these around. All this hard work, I should use it a little bit. So, and yeah, so this frame is made using this technique from Stein Semais. Oh, there it goes. It's just a prototype, guys, so that's why it keeps falling over. So this frame I made with chicken wire and cobra leaf. I cut cobra leaf in squares. You cannot really see it because it's quite dark on the screen, but later if Axel shows it on the second camera, you will be able to see it. And yes, and the cobra leaf, if you have been to our school and done one of our courses, you will know it. It's this material. It's brown, this one. It's a natural leaf, and then it's painted, and there is a little bit of felt on there. So it has a nice soft texture on one side, and the other side of the texture feels, the other side of the leaf feels like leather. So, and looks a little bit like leather too. So if you want to use something leather-like, you can use this. And it's also in a nice dark burgundy red. This is the natural version, not painted at all. And it's an orange, etc. Other lovely colors, maybe green. And Axel wanted me to talk about this too. So we sell them in our floral design supply shop in boxes like these, but I'm sure a wholesaler nearby might have them as well. And there is a discount right now. So that is lovely too. So I think I keep this burrito like this for now. There is also a smoky bush inside, and that helps with the texture too. So if anyone has any questions about this bouquet, because you know, half of the stream is missing, I understand that you might have any questions, please ask them. Feel free, I don't bite. If you are new here, welcome. You can ask any question that you want, and I will answer them as good as possible. Can be about anything. Angelica.
Yes, so first of all, we have Supri Creativity Wayono in the chat saying, "Hi, it is a lovely design and very inspiring.
Thank you very
Greetings
much.
from East Java, Indonesia."
Hey Supri, nice that you're watching. Thank you very much.
And we have a question from Angela.
Yeah.
Did you cover the plastic?
Yes. Yeah. So there's plastic which I covered with the cobra leaf with hot glue, and then on the inside it's tape. You will, if you well, since you are one of our patrons, thank you very much. You will see them next week when I put it online. But it's basically what Stein called like a paper mache, but then with tape. So you can imagine how it goes then. So it's like a structure that you make, and then you you know, tape everything around. And then I actually put the oasis in, but I also put some of the saran wrap underneath inside so that it doesn't leak. And then after a while, because the water of course level goes down in the oasis, I had to pour it out carefully so that it doesn't leak through the whole frame. So this is actually really dry. Only the point that I used to put the water out with, that got a little wet. So that's actually dangerous. No, it's not dangerous, you won't die. But if it gets completely wet, the paint will give. I don't know. The paint will get on your hands and everything. So right now I'm good. But if it would get wet, that's not nice. You don't want the bride to walk around with all these crazy colored hands, or could get on the dress. You don't want that either. So, Angelica.
Yes, question from Reid. Can you also use Aspidistra? And Angela also said, Reid, yes, and Galax Aphilia?
Yes, you could.
I would imagine.
Yeah, and I would do that with cold glue. So, and I use cold glue from Oasis for any botanical materials, and hot glue for non-botanical materials. So watch out, don't use hot glue for leaves or anything. There are some leaves that you could use it on, for example, Senecio, like the furry leaf, but a lot of leaves, better not to do that. Angelica.
Yes, question from Angela. Did you create a stand for it?
Yes, I created a stand for it. This is the prototype, what I call the taco holder 0.5, but it's not the best stand. So as you can see, it's secure. I need to put a little bit more tape around it. So earlier actually, when we weren't really live, we had it, the little burrito holder, we had it on a vase, and then it fell over. So that's why I'm putting it on the table now, but it holds it quite well. I can do other things right now, and it doesn't fall over. And you know, it's just a prototype. It's just a piece of cardboard folded over and taped around. So yeah, that's what I'm using. Angelica.
Yes, and I think this question is for Axel.
Yeah.
Ionella is asking, do you have Midolino sticks available in the web shop?
Yes, we have Rattan, basically.
Rattan.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, it's sale,
We have.
70% sale.
Yeah, and
Sale.
yeah, I don't know if you hear Axel, but he's saying we have still a 70% sale. So there's discount 70% off this material, which I used. I cut them in small sticks, and we have a lot of other varieties. So, but because of course now the stream began a little bit later, the real stream, so I have to move on to the next arrangement, and hopefully, well, you will be able to see the me creating this when I've edited it. And I have this one for you, and I have another design for you. So there's still one more to come. Angelica.
Angela says taco holder 0.5.
Yes, correct. It's just a prototype. And it has many failings. I have learned today. I don't know why, but I like to experiment and then I test it out during the live stream. But why not, huh? We can learn together. So, let's clear the space up a little bit. Angelica.
So Reid says that you can use this arrangement also as a table arrangement.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, it's lovely. You can actually, so that's what I love about this technique, is that you can make any shape out of the chicken wire, and then you can make your own vases. It's like pottery, but from scratch, without anything other than chicken wire and tape. It's really great. I've made many things in that way. So, and this is the rodante. It's dried. I glued it in there, and I'm going to glue some more in there later. And it didn't come dried. It came fresh. It was full of fungus. But since the rodante dries very nicely, you don't have to throw it away. I just cut off all the heads, and then I put it outside on a nice sunny day, and it dried really good. And this was months ago, so it's still very nice. It retains the color. Lovely material. Then, on to the next one. I have this cool vase that I found. I was preparing yesterday, and I was sketching some things. Oh yeah, can you you're a little bit in this? Yes, thank you. And I was sketching some things and working out what I was going to do. And I want to make a fan-shaped design. I've filmed myself sketching this, but I had an idea, and then when I came to the auction, I saw this pot, so I threw out the sketch, and I'm going to do something else now, but with this pot. Yeah, some water. Okay, there we are. Okay, I'm talking a lot. I've been talking for an hour. You've only seen me talk for 10 minutes, but yeah, that's how it is. So, what's this? This is a really lovely, how do you call it? Ceramic pot, and it's a nice brown tint, and it has some nice geometry, so you could even incorporate that into your design. I'm not really doing anything very crazy geometrical. I'm not doing anything crazy geometrical today, but still it could be fun. I have some other ideas already. What will I use more? Well, I have pompous grass or cortaderia, and I made these, I attached these on sticks, and I made them in bundles, and I also filmed this for our patrons, so you can see me make some of them, and then it's very convenient. Why did I do that? Well, I want to make something fan-shaped, and I want it to be very static, basically. And if you look at cortaderia, it's beautiful, amazing, but imagine this in here. Could be cool, of course, but that was not the look I was going for, because it's very big and very much has this direction, and I want it to be more explosive. So I took maybe 6, and I took them apart, and then I made them into bundles onto those wires. And it's 0.8 wire from Gregor. Well, it's not really from Gregor, but it's the one that Gregor always uses. So, and now I can have a nice little movement there. Then I have these dried hydrangea from that we still have from Peter Kolk. This one is, I don't know which color this one was before, but we had this, I don't know if you remember, we had these hydrangea last year, and this is one of them dried, and it's still exactly the same color. It's amazing. And this one went a little brown, and that's not bad. I like that, but this is crazy. I don't know how this one is keeping up while the other one isn't. But why is this nice? Well, this comes completely back into the color scheme, and this, they called this vase bluish brown. There's a little bit of blue in there, And there's still a little bit of blue in here too. So that's why I like to combine them together. Bless you, Angelica just sneezed.
Thank you.
And I have to say something.
It's the pompous.
It's the pompous, yeah. I'm also allergic and I already took a little pill before we started. Lovely Dianthus. Lovely Lizzies. Nice dark red color. Actually more pinkish, purplish. Then, what do we have more? Astilbe. Also a little bit inside this color scheme. It's a little bit light brown-ish. As Frederic would say, dirty colors. So I love that. Washed out maybe is a nice way to say it. Then Dianthus, also lovely. A little bit brownish, a little bit pinkish, so it connects to each other. I have some more of that. Then another, this is a little bit in between. Another Astilbe. Angelica, you have a question, perhaps?
Not a question, but Reid says it is a very pretty face.
Yeah, right. I saw it. I filmed I filmed a little bit of me walking through. Well, I didn't film myself. I filmed a little bit inside the wholesaler. So I'm also going to put that in the Patreon videos, so you can see that as well. And there's more interesting vases. And I was kind of like, am I going to use this one or am I going to use that one? I didn't know, but I ended up with this one because I wanted to use some dried materials and I thought that would be fun, like this. So the cute little bunny tails. Cute little bunny tails, also nice to use. And let's start. I think it's nice to use some long materials first, and I'm gonna check for balance. So maybe I'm gonna go for 1-on-1. That's easy balance. So this is gonna be the max length. I'm gonna go out like that. So that's gonna be fun. If anyone has any questions at any point, please just ask. But what I'm gonna do is basically start putting out this frame. There was another delphinium which was very lovely, but it costs double the price of this one, even though this is nice too. The other one had a little bit of a brownish tone to it. But since this is mixing with the other colors, I think it fits well into the gradient. I have a question I hear.
Not a question, but Angela says gorgeous flowers.
Thank you. Thank you. Really, of course, I always love colors. It's one of the reasons why I love working with flowers. But since Frederic was here, I had really some rejuvenation of inspiration when it comes to colors. And then another thing is I'm reading this book, which Axel maybe can grab in a sec. It's Per Benjamin, or Angelica. Per Benjamin just brought out a book not too long ago, and he is really the master on colors with flowers. He's a designer from Scandinavia, and really the expert, and his book is very interesting to read. And it teaches like his way of thinking about colors together. And I only just started, but I was maybe only 5 pages in last week, and I was immediately excited. Always good to have some inspiration. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, and it's a lovely, even the book is beautiful to behold. So can you open it maybe a little bit, show us what's inside? So it's all color theme, color theory. And Axel ordered 3 new ones, or 4 I think. So we have 4 in stock. 5 even, okay. So we have a couple of them in stock. And if you want, you can get it. It's a very interesting way of looking at color theory, because he applies it directly to floristry instead of painting or other art mediums. Another book that's great about color theory is from Gabriela Kubo, wonderful German lady that lives in Japan. So you could check that out too if you want. It's a bit older book, but it has great theory inside. So, Angelica.
Yes, so about the book, Angela is asking, Axel, how much?
Ah, Axel, how much? Yeah, it's a
$49.95.
and that is it's a hardcover, so it goes a long way. Angelica.
Yes, and Taiwan says fan shape is very classic.
Yeah, right. I thought, why not? I never done this. Well, I've done this before, but I never done it live before, so I thought it would be fun. And I'm completely making it from scratch. I prepare a lot of things, but I never really prepare the design. I like to do it live. So that's some lovely delphinium inside. Maybe just a couple more. I'm starting to hide a little bit behind my flowers, but that's the thing with this this shape. It's easy to get lost behind it. Maybe I'll start working from another side once it gets really crazy. But yeah, I think it's important to make the flowers come out radial when you're working on something like this. Very clear lines, that's important. Yeah, let's put in these cool little guys. We worked so hard on them. Please not in my coffee. That's dangerous. Too late, huh? Oh, yep, there we go. So, and there's a little secret inside. And that's for the patrons. Patron. So, because you can see, oh, what's happening. Interesting. Yes, Angelica.
So Angela says, use the Lazy Susan.
Yes, yes. Yeah, let's, if I had it here, I would use it.
You want it?
Yes, please. But it's, you know, with me, that's very dangerous. Very risky. Using things that can fall off. But why not? So, some of them are going a little bit deeper in there. Oh, sorry, that's a loud noise. And, there we go. And this is great to practice your radial designs. Yeah, perfect, Angelica. So, okay. But I don't know if I'm probably, am I hiding myself still? It's a little weird like this. But thank you. So, there we go. And now I'm getting a lot more money's worth out of these cortaderia because I split them up and I can spread them out. So, yeah, this is fun. So how's the, oh yeah, sorry Angelica, you want to...
Oh, well, Angela says much better.
Okay, yes. Otherwise I'm looking at myself in editing like, why am I standing behind this thing the whole time? So, yeah, it's nice. And the thing with the fan shape design is that I shouldn't go forward. I should only go this direction and that direction. So let's turn this thing around. Yeah, I see. This angle is not correct. A little bit more like that. You have to pay a lot of attention to the way you are placing these stems. Every angle has to be correct. Everything has to come from the origin point. Super important. So, what's up?
Gaat er zo doorheen, zeg maar, toch? Dus ik zie het arrangement niet goed, omdat die dingen erachter staan.
Anders moet je van een andere hoek pakken. Zo. Maar dat zie je mij natuurlijk weer niet. True. Alright, so. How's that? Getting fan shaped like? I think so. And then turn it around. So, and what I like about fan shaped designs, it's, you know, it's an explosion of flowers, and that actually gives a lot of oomph. I don't know how I would describe it, but it's a real attention grabber. It really pulls the eye, so it's great for a wedding, a centerpiece somewhere, at a hotel. It's just so much. There are places that you could use this very conveniently. So, also I need to use them short. Inside, outside. So, really guys, feel free to ask anything. Don't be shy. Oh yeah, so I also talked about that, but I'm just not sure anymore what I said to you and what I said to the air. But, so it was a secret, but it isn't a secret anymore. This is the one to last, I don't know how you say that in English, one to last live stream, because next time it's going to be the last one. It's going to be a season finale. This time we do not have a triple thread stream like we normally have. It's going to be Brigitte Heinrichs, because Brigitte Heinrichs is coming to our school to teach a masterclass, 2 days. She's going to teach hand-tied bouquets, and she's going to teach table decorations. And the hand-tied bouquet she's going to teach is going to be in this really specific German style. They have a great technique for that, to create these beautiful open layered bouquets. And she's going to teach that. And why I'm saying this is she's gonna do the live stream too. So the patrons already knew that, but for everyone who didn't know yet, definitely come and look next time too, because she is a very knowledgeable lady, a very great designer, and yeah, you can learn a lot from her. Every time when she's here, I learn so much. So she will do the stream. I'm not sure what she's gonna make, but I'm sure it will be interesting. Angelica.
Yes, we have Spencer Wagner saying, I love your shirt. Also,
hey, thank you very much.
Loving this design so far.
Thank you very much. That's lovely to hear. I was afraid at first that the shirt might be like, because it's all stripes, that it's going to be weird on camera, but it's not doing anything strange apparently, so that's good. Yeah, and also another thing that's fun maybe to know, that I talked about this earlier, but we weren't live. Angelica's younger sister, Sin, she is helping me out in the office with the videos. So she studied graphic design, so that's really nice. So she's very skilled there, but she didn't know how to edit, so I'm learning her how to edit, and she's helping us out. So that makes the process go a little bit faster. So last week I was working on Gregor's live stream part 2 and 3. They're both finished, and that's nice. It's always a pleasure to see Gregor design and teach. So he's an amazing presenter. It was a lot of fun to edit his designs. So they'll be coming out next week. And there's more because he made like, I don't know, 11 designs. It's crazy, right? He made 11 designs. In the same time, I'm gonna make 2. So, so that's fun to see. And yeah, since Sin is now helping me out, it might editing might go a little bit faster. And like I said, next time is going to be the last time before the summer break. And then I will still keep editing every once in a while, even during the holiday. So hopefully we have still the edits from the previous streams coming out in between. So this beautiful Dianthus, very lovely, really fits in well with the color scheme. This is the little bit beige, little bit pink. So this is connecting the colors inside. I love that. And since it's a bit bigger, rounder shape, I'm putting it a bit deeper into the design. Some of them, of course, some will pop out long, I'm sure. But mostly I'm going to make them shorter because pointy materials I prefer to be long and round, flat materials I prefer to be a little bit more short. And I really have to pay attention that the angles are good. Everything is like a radial explosion here. So, how is that? Huh? It's working, I think. So thank you for tuning in, everyone. It's really lovely. I hear it motivates a lot of people to see us do these designs, but it also motivates us a lot. At least I'm sure it does the others as well, but it really motivates me to do these things because you say these nice words and you always come to our streams. It helps me make more things, you know, like to experiment with flowers, and it's good to have something that pushes you to actually do them. So I have so many dreams and ideas, and since you are there helping us out, supporting us, we can make them come true. So thank you very much. Angelica.
Yes, a question from Angela.
Yeah.
What is the name of the Dianthus? Love them. So long lasting and underrated.
Yes. Yeah, some people don't like Dianthus, and I understand because they have a bad image and because they're very classical. But nowadays, come on, there's so many lovely Dianthus varieties out there, so many cool colors like this one, so many ambiences and vibes you can create with these lovely materials. So don't hate on Dianthus. They are great, and like you said, Angela, they are long-lasting, so good. But yeah, what's the name of this one? Good question.
I typed it in the chat.
Oh, you have it on the list?
I think, well, it's on the list of the...
Great, you have the list there.
Right?
Okay, good. Yeah. So Media Verdi, it's a business down the road here. I bought these on the auction, but Media Verdi has amazing varieties of Dianthus. So they also have colors like this one. I think this is actually one of theirs. Beautiful. So, great grower, wonderful products. They also have, in one half of the year they do Dianthus, and the other half of the year they do Viburnum. And I've used their materials before. You know about them. Angelica.
Yes, so Supri Creativity Wyono says, oh, what a pity if it will be the last, but I always enjoy all designs from you, your mom, Karel Schenk, and others too.
Thank you very much. Well, maybe I worded it wrong. It's the last one before the summer break. We will come back after the summer, so don't worry. We're not. It's not going to be the last one forever. So not to confuse you, if we would stop doing these, we would end on a bang. I hope. You never know. But no. Actually, since now you guys are supporting us on Patreon as well, we can start to do more things. And the more people that will join the Patreon, then the more things we can even do. The nice thing is everything I make, all these things that you see that I do not explain during the stream, like all making the frame and everything like that, I videograph and I edit it, and it comes live on our Patreon. So it has behind the scenes, last time my mother went live, she also went to her favorite grower, and when she made the hanging basket, and so I filmed her going there and then talking with the owner of that company. So that sort of fun little side things we will put online too, as well as Karel when he was making his preparations, making his little sausages from grass and other things. I filmed that too. So if you are curious what happens behind the scenes, check out our Patreon. It's patreon.com/Boerma Instituut Flower School. Angelica.
Yes, so Taiwan says very nice fan-shaped design.
Thank you very much.
Different from the regular, similar like a peacock one we usually see. This one is more natural.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I think it is something that I like, making things a little bit more natural. Everything has its time and place, I think. But of course, you can make this very structural. During the hand-type bouquet course, level 2, I think, we make a fan-shaped bouquet, and then we make the base out of wires completely. So now I'm not even using a frame, really. Only handcrafted element is the pampas grass on wire. But yeah, I was considering making a spider web. You know, the Gregor technique, or Gregor says it's some other person's technique, but I could use the spider web. But then I thought, how I'm going to incorporate it, it's going to be a bit tricky. Just go for natural. Sometimes I make it too difficult for myself. So, yeah, Angelica says agreed. Challenging yourself is good, but you shouldn't stress yourself out too much. Let's see, I can see it from the side there. I see on this, no, it's this side. Yeah, it's this side. Needs a little more. So, and now, actually, so as you can see, I'm sticking things in completely horizontal. Normally, I wouldn't really do that. I want to have everything bent downward so that it goes as deep as possible into the vase. It's very important. Everything has to drink as much as possible, as long as possible. But to make it easier for myself, I'm putting them in straight. Why is it important? Of course, the water only comes until here. So if this is all dry oasis, it cannot drink, right? But it depends on how long it has to last, what kind of event it is for Angelica.
Yes, so Shaida says, very beautiful, amazing flowers, and super beautiful colors.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
And Reid says also super.
Thank you guys. Lovely. Lovely to hear. Yeah, I love this color palette. It's nice and warm. And mixing these dried flowers, dried botanicals, together with fresh flowers is also nice. I think that trend, maybe, I don't know if it's past the height, the trend, but why not? I don't really care. If I want to make something, I want to make something. I don't really pay attention too much to trends. Of course, sometimes it is important to do so, but not always. Angelica.
Yes, so I was thinking, this Saturday we are going to have one of our first guests over in a long time. Yeah. I think this would be a very beautiful design for our guests to admire.
Yes,
because our guests are going to get married, and Mike is going to make their bridal work, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do their flowers, yeah. So it's a friend of mine who I hadn't seen in a long time, and he actually already, so because we haven't seen each other for years, of course there's Corona, so that's already 2 years, then there's 3 years for some other reason, you know, sometimes everyone is busy. But because of that, he was a little bit shy to reach out to me, so he booked a florist at the place that he was gonna get his marriage, his wedding. So, but of course, because of COVID and everything, he had to cancel it, so it's moved to 2022 now. And I spoke with him this week, and when he talked about it, I was like, dude, just let me do it. And he was like, yeah, I was afraid to ask, blah, blah, blah. You know, if any friends of mine are watching this and you're gonna get married, ask me, okay? I love to do your flowers. Don't go ask some random florist, unless it's an amazing florist like Gregor, or I don't know. Then you should just ask Gregor, or just ask Frederik, or whoever, you know, Hans Zijlstra, Bill, Chris. Yeah, there's so many people. I'm sorry if I'm not giving you a shout out. Connie, of course, you know, that's great too. But if you're one of my personal friends, close friends, just ask me, guys. Come on. I love to do it. Yeah, Angelica.
Yeah, so a question from Marit Koemans.
Yeah.
I'll do it in Dutch first. She says, prachtig, zou je de bewerking van het siergras kunnen laten zien?
Yeah. So can you say that in English?
Yes, so she's asking, she's saying beautiful, but could you show the way you made the pompous grass?
Yeah. So, like I said this a little earlier, I made them by cutting them and putting binding wire around them and adhering them to wires. But actually, this is one of the things that I did exclusively for our patrons. So I'm not gonna show the prep work that I did, but if you want to see it, our Patreon is a place where you can support us. I feel a little bit dirty doing this, but you know, it's. But this is something that people that want to support our channel can go to. You pay like €4 a month. It's a subscription, and you get to see all the behind-the-scenes footage. So if you want to see how I made that, please go to patreon.com/flowerschool, and there will be a video of it next week. I show you how I made this. I show you how I made the whole base from the previous one, and you will see every live streams behind the scenes. So this is new. So we started doing it with Karel's live streams a couple of months ago. I'm sorry I'm being a salesman, but yeah, you know, it helps us out a lot if you support us there, because it enables us to make more things. It finances the flowers. So part of the flowers were paid for by the Patreons, so thank you very much. And it's, you know, we spend so much time editing these videos and doing these streams, preparing them. So that's why I hope you understand. We have to try and think how we can do this for long term. So, and you know, you have our eternal gratitude if you join our Patreon. Angelica.
Yes, so Ionella says, looks like fireworks, in love with the color of Dianthus.
Thank you. Yes, right. It's really the Dianthus that connects all of this together. And I'm not even using this one yet, but I'm going to add this one too. Angelica.
We have Joyce Shabby Chic saying,
Joyce.
I tuned in a little late today, but I will be watching it from the beginning, drinking my latte and enjoying your live stream again.
Awesome.
I wonder, how do you become a Patreon? Can I find it on your website?
Thank you very much. Well, that's a good question. So if you go to patreon.com/flowerschool, then you get to our page. And how it works is, I think it is you put in your credit card info and then or PayPal, and then it's €4 once a month, or it's $5.50, and then you get behind the scenes content, everything that we do behind the scenes, and you support us out a lot. It really helps us. And then there's a lower tier, which is just if you want to help us out and don't want anything in return, and that's the I think €3. €2, so $3. And then if you pay that once a month, then we are forever grateful as well. Every little bit helps, so thank you very much. And of course you get a shout out every edit video and other fun things. So it will really help.
Special discounts.
Yeah, might be special discounts every once in a while. Angelica.
Yes, so Angela says, I am pleased to help out. Watching the live streams during COVID-19 has kept us all going. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And a question from Taiwan.
Yeah.
Is it suggested to make some lines also a bit drooping down? closer to the table. Even these flowers cannot have water properly.
So I like that idea. Actually, what I'm doing now in between, I'm just squeezing in some of these dried hydrangea in between the stems, just for fun, some added depth. I like that question. Thank you very much. Actually, it's a great question because just having this is nice, but I agree. If you want to have some contrast, then you should also have materials hang downwards. So now I don't have it really so much. I didn't look for the colors for that, but you know, let's just do one. And maybe we have some more Ripsalis, I don't know. Ripsalis is always perfect for that. You know, if I would, no, this is not really fit for it. No, it's not good. I didn't buy any materials that would do it. But, for example, we have in our garden hanging amaranthus sometimes when it's the season, and then having some of that droop downwards completely, that would be lovely. Yes, thank you. It's the whole pot. Yes, well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go to the hairdresser. But, for example, well, this is not so impactful either. I need the thicker one. But anyway, imagine things hanging downwards a little bit, and that brings some connection to the table. I agree, that would be nice. But I haven't prepared it. So I would say doing it just like this is step one. It's the basic, it's level one maybe. And then adding all these extra elements that connect it to the table and to create some more tension and that sort of interesting thing, that is more for level 2. Yeah. Angelica.
Yes, so James Malloy says, "Oh, I am late to the party too.
Oh, no worries.
Glad to be here. It's a pleasure to be part of your Patreon.
Thank you very much.
And to help support you all. I haven't had coffee yet."
Oh my God. Well, I guess it is early. So, well, thank you very much for joining us again. There was a little interesting thing happening earlier in the stream. So we thought we were live, but we actually were not live yet. So, but I recorded everything. So the first design is a bridal bouquet, more like a bridal bag. You can see me talk a little bit about it, but when I edit the video, you will see me make it from scratch. And you know, on our Patreon later, you will see for the flower lovers tier, you will see me create all these little elements and the bases and such. So, yeah, let's see. I could add some more flowers, and I might do that later. No, I might do that now, why not? So I'm sorry for those who are late, but it's almost done, actually. Yeah, so we could add some more of this, some white, lovely bunny tails in there, and then bring some lightness into the frame. So of course it needs to be the right angle. So and just in between, you know, continue on like that. Ja, ik doe het niet zo snel. Don't worry. So, and when I look at it over here, I feel like I can use some more color, some lightness. Especially visible when I look at the camera, because without that, for me this looks good, but this side looks a little bit better, huh? Okay, Angelica.
Yes, we have Angela saying, "Great design, Mike. I've got to cut and run now.
Yeah.
But well done.
All
See
good.
you all soon. Keep safe, everyone. Kisses."
Thank you very much. Yeah, we're going on a little bit longer than usually now, because the first half wasn't filmed. But yeah, thank you very much, Angela. Appreciate it. Okay, I think I'll keep it like this for now. Yeah. Well, there we are. Maybe something here later on that side. But that's also because of the camera. It's a little bit darker on camera than in actual real life. Angelica, you still have something?
Well, we have Sinsin in the chat saying, "It looks gorgeous."
Thank you very much. I just talked about you, how it's awesome that you're helping us out.
Yeah, I think she's coming by in a few minutes, I think.
Oh, really?
If she's not there already, I don't know.
Oh, all right. Well, anyway, so guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed your company, as always. It was a lot of fun. So thank you very much for joining. And then I think we're going to do our regular round of saying goodbye. I'm just going to throw some things in the trash bucket. And then, yeah, we're going to go for the next time. So the thing is, this time is the first to last. No, I don't know. Next time will be the last live stream for the summer vacation. So then we are gone for 6 weeks. And then after that, the next live stream will be again. But I will announce that next time when Brigitte is here. So Brigitte Heinrichs is going to come. Awesome, amazing German master florist. Really, you should come check it out. She is used to be one of the students from Gregor, or used to be his assistant. So really, really great florist that I think everyone can learn from. Yeah, everyone can learn from her. So thank you very much. I'm going to say goodbye now. See you in the next video.